Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Oklahoma City's finest, Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook. So, I mean, immediately, I can't waste any time. Yesterday, my man, you went bananas out there. What was going on through your head? You dropped 46 on him. What was going on out there?
First of all, practice a couple weeks ago, Russell was talking some trash. He said that the Sophomore was going to lose. He was going to lock me up, so I had to prove him wrong.
So now, I'm sure all y'all know this already, but Kevin Durant now holds the record for the most points ever scored in an All-Star game, an All-Star weekend game. 46 points.
That feels good, man. A lot of great players played in that game, so, I'm honored.
Now, Russell, throwing it to you real quick. I know you got to say something about this. Last night, KD's coming up. You ripped him, and they called the foul on you. What was that about?
I was all ball. I was looking forward to that breakaway too, but the refs called a foul. Can't complain about it.
What do you think about that one?
That was definitely a foul. He grabbed my arm. I couldn't even dribble the ball, so that's what he does anyway. So it's nothing new to me.
Oh man, he's dirty.
Yeah, that's how he plays.
So then, Russell, one point you catch a breakaway, you come up, put it on, and you had a little something to say. KD was right behind you.
Yeah, just a little scream, just to let him know, don't come too close now. Just a little scream, that's all. That's all it was.
You were ready.
Oh, just let him know I was ready.
Is Oklahoma City in the building, by the way? Anyone from Oklahoma? You got some from Oklahoma. Now, as a sophomore, you played in the rookie game. You came back as a sophomore. Now, as a sophomore, was it important to you to beat the rookies and show them something?
It was important, because the sophomores had lost in, 6 games, so I didn't want to be the team to lose. And, all the media, all the fans were saying we were going to lose. So, I just wanted to come out and, try to get the win.
Now, I got to mention, because I love sneakers. That's what I do. And joints you were wearing yesterday were blazing at the orange Nike KD ones. Tell us a little bit about the Nike KD one. That's his first signature sneaker, by the way. Please give it up. Kevin Durant has his own sneaker. Tell us a little bit about that.
When I signed with Nike, they told me I was going to have my own shoe. I wanted to have as much input as possible. And they did a great job of making sure, I did what I wanted to do with the shoe. And they came back to my house with me. They took pictures. They did everything and incorporated it into the shoe. And, it looks good to me now. So hopefully people buy it.
Now, that color, though, the orange patent, well, did you have any input in that? What did you think about that?
That was a surprise to me. They did that on their own. So, I give them an A+ on that.
Were you mesmerized by his sneakers, or?
Oh yeah, them shoes are great. I mean, they're comfortable and them some great shoes, and looking forward to the KD2s.
Now, being here in All-Star Weekend with all the excitement and all the energy, does it push you to get to that level, to be an All-Star year in and year out?
I think so, man. I think All-Star Weekend is real exciting, and honestly, I think Kevin should have been playing tomorrow in the Sunday's games, but unfortunately, you weren't able to play in it, but I think, if we keep working, we better play in the Sunday's game. So,
now, at your height, to be able to dribble the way you do and shoot the way you do, were there any drills that you went through to get that tight with the ball and get with a sick J?
My coaches always told me just, repetition is the best way to practice. And I would do it over and over again each day. And, that's how I got better. I got natural with it. And, today that's what I continue to do is always do it every day after practice, before practice. And, playing against guys like Russell, they help me out every day. It is only making my game better.
Shout out to Coach Barnes, by the way. We had Coach Barnes on the show last year. We also had LaMarcus Aldridge on the show. I think you know him.
It's a Texas alum right there, so
there you
we're doing it big.
So now when I asked LaMarcus a question, I said, if he and yourself stayed at Texas, how many chips y'all would have had? He said 3 at least.
That's pretty accurate. You can say that.
I beg to differ.
Now, as a rookie, is there anything that Kevin has taught you? Because his rookie year is behind him. So any wisdom that he put on you?
Oh yeah, he try not to put too much pressure on me. Just go out and play my game like I did in college, and continue to work on my game and get better.
Now your rookie class is full with talent. We had O.J. Mayo up here before. Yourself. Talk about all the talent in that class.
This class is real talented. Derrick Rose, you said O.J., Mike Beasley, Kevin Love, all them guys, real talented, real key aspects for the team. So it's a real tough class.
Now, as a rookie, stepping onto the court for the first time, tell me what was going on through your mind.
Oh, man, I was real nervous, especially, preseason game. Real nervous, just trying to get out there, be calm as possible, just go have some fun.
Now, talk to us. The team moved from Seattle to Oklahoma. Talk to us about that transition, KD. You were there last year.
It was tough, just to get up and move like that. And, Seattle's the first place I lived, so my family was there, so we had to get up and move within a matter of weeks. And, it was tough to do, but the organization did a great job of making sure everything was smooth and making sure we had a good time. So, Oklahoma's a great place to play, but Seattle was also good, too.
Now, Oklahoma City's obviously a young team, 2 young stars right here. Where do you see the team's future going?
I think we have a very bright future. We're on our way up now. We're getting better each day, each game. And if we continue to grow together, I think we'll be a force to be reckoned with.
Now, Russell, you got a half of a season under your belt. What have you learned in that half a season?
I learned a lot. I learned, we play a lot of different games throughout the week, traveling, and, all that stuff is kind of difficult to get adjusted to, especially coming from college. And there's a lot of different things, I'm still learning each and every day, so.
And we had a couple of rookies up here and a couple of vets, and we asked them this question. When you got hit for the first time in the game, it was an elbow or a knee or something, were you like, oh my goodness?
Yeah, kind of. It's kind of one of those hits that stuck with me for a couple of days, for a couple of games. So just something I'm getting used to now. Bumps and bruises, got to ice, stay healthy.
How do you make sure that you can go through all these games, all the traveling, all the ball, and make sure that you're still healthy and you're still physically ready to go?
I think it's, getting rest and, eating properly and, like you said, being a trainer, ice, and, a lot of little things to keep your body right.
And we got some questions from some of the kids in the audience. Got a question from Morris Smith. Morris here from A-Town. Here we go. This is for either of you. At what age did you start working on your ball skills, KD?
I started working at 8 years old. That's when I said I wanted to play the game. So every day I worked on my game.
Russell?
Mine was 7 years old. Like Katie said, started there, and here I am now. So.
You got another question here from Hussein from Phoenix. Hussein here. There you go, back there. How does it feel to be an NBA player?
It's an unbelievable feeling. Growing up, you only watch it on TV, and, just to be a part of it is a blessing. So, I'm just privileged to be here. I can speak for Russell when he says that, this is a privilege, it's an honor to play in this league. So, we got to do our best by, staying here.
Russell?
Same thing, it's real, God's willing, I, continue to play in this league. It's real exciting, real fun. This is what I wanted to do growing up as a child. So, I'll just, continue to thank God every day.
Thanks a lot, Hussein, for that question. We appreciate it. Got another question here from Elizabeth. Lady, Elizabeth here? Anyone? All right, well, Elizabeth asks, what other sports are you good at besides basketball?
I like to play tennis.
Don't laugh.
Yeah, it was funny. I like to play tennis.
Now, what about tennis, though, helps your ball game?
Your lateral movement, quickness.
Right, so when KD tries to go by you...
Right, quick cut him off,
How about you, KD?
I played baseball when I was in high school a little bit, so you can say that. That's the other sport I played, but I wasn't too good, so I stuck to basketball.
We got some online questions, too, I believe. 1 second. In talking to the move from Seattle to Oklahoma City, what's the biggest challenge you guys, KD, what's the biggest challenge you faced so far in moving from Seattle to Oklahoma City?
Just small things like moving your family, moving your belongings, just everything. If there's anybody who moved, they know it's tough. Just moving from house to house in the same city is tough. So just doing it from state to state is very difficult. But my family, my mom, she lived with me last year. She helped me out a lot. So and the organization did as well. So everything was smooth.
That question was from Kyle, by the way. Thank you, Kyle, very much for that question. Now, Russell, your first year in the league, I'm sure this is something you dreamt about your whole life. What does it feel to you to, first step on that court and be an NBA player?
Man, it feels great. Like I said, guys will I continue to play, and it's real exciting, for me and my family, and it's kind of the thing, representing, where I come from, and as long as continue to work hard, hopefully I stay in the league long enough.
Now, before I let y'all go, prediction: Oklahoma City, rest of 2009. What's going down?
Get some wins. Just continue to get better as a team. Progress as the season goes along, and try to get better.
KD.
Just to piggyback on what Russ said, just always get better. Just looking to come to every practice, every shoot around, and get better as a team and grow together.
Ladies and gentlemen, Oklahoma City's finest, Kevin Durant, and Russell Westbrook. Thank you very much, fellas.
Thanks.